I'm going to use my Fenty primer. I'm going to just rub it in. You guys, I'm so excited to try out these tinted moisturizers. I went right. I went to pick them up as soon as I could today. They launched this morning, so I ran to Sephora and got them so I could show them to you guys and see, you know, what they look like on my face. I did try it on my hand, and my hand doesn't really have any like dark spots or anything like that, so it's hard to tell like how good it's gonna be on my actual face, because that's where I have dark spots and just blemishes and imperfections. So yeah, anyways, I got 2 shades. This is what the box looks like. I opened them already. This is the shade 21, and I got shades 21 and 20. I wanted to try both out to see which one would be better. I actually have my opinion already, but I still wanted to try both with you guys so you can see them both. So this is shade number 20, and then this is the bottle for 21. You can see side by side, you can see they do look different in color. I'm gonna put shade number 20 on my hand so you guys can see. So this is shade 20. The consistency is pretty runny. It's definitely tinted moisturizer formula, and just like the way it feels. I'm gonna do half my face with this shade so you guys can see what it looks like on half of my face, but I just wanted to pull up the description of the product so I can give you guys like more info on it. So this is it here on Sephora's site. It's $29, by the way. I think it comes in 25 shades, which is less than the foundation, but with tinted moisturizer, since it's not as much pigment, you don't really need as many colors. So adding a little bit more to the back of my hand. This is described as a lightweight buildable light to medium skin tint, and it is supposed to give you a blurred smooth look as far as like how it's gonna look on your face. It's a natural finish, it's liquid, and very light coverage. It doesn't say very, it just says light coverage. I am saying very light coverage. So this is how it's looking so far on my skin, and I can see that it's covering some of my dark marks, but I can still see them through the product, which is what tinted moisturizers typically look like on me. If you don't have any blemishes, this will be like a nice wash of color and just kind of bring your skin to life almost. But if you have blemishes, you are gonna see them through this product, like, you know, like I am. So you can see my skin just looks like it's my skin, but a little better. I'm gonna show you guys number 21 on the other side. 21 is a little deeper. On my hand, I feel like 20 does blend in pretty seamlessly, like you can't really see it. As well as on my face, I feel like it just matches pretty well. But I still wanted to try 21 because it's a little deeper. I figured I would try it out. I'm gonna put it on my face this time so you guys can see what that looks like. You can see it's like kind of my complexion, a little deeper, but it's in that area. So yeah, I think I'm in between both of these shades, to be honest, but I think that I'm gonna like this one better because of the deepness, and because it's a little deeper, I can always go in with concealer, and I think since it's a little deeper, it's also gonna cover a little bit more for my blemishes. So I'm gonna just put it here. This is what the two sides look like, and I do like this side better. I just feel like it gives me a little bit more coverage because it's a little deeper. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder to kind of see like what it looks like. Yeah, I do like this side better. This is such light coverage, you guys. Like, this is like literally like I just want a little bit of color. This is literally like I'm running to the supermarket and I don't want to be completely like barefaced, so I'm gonna wear a little bit of makeup. That's what this is given. Or like I'm going to the gym or somewhere where you just want a little bit of something so you feel more confident in your skin. Yeah, I think that's the vibe I'm getting from this. I do think both shades work for the most part because it's a tinted moisturizer, but if I had to pick one, I would go with this one just because I can lighten up the center of my face with concealer a bit, and I think it would just balance everything out. I'm gonna put another layer just to play around and see like how much more coverage I can get. You know, I'm always curious how much I can build this. I'm always curious to see how much I can build things up to. So I'm adding a little bit more on this side. With this second layer, I feel like it's becoming a light medium coverage because I can see that some of my dark spots are actually getting a little bit more covered than originally. Yeah, so you can see some of my dark spots are covered a little bit better with the second layer of product. I'm also going to add some more to the other side of my face just to see. This is number 20. I'm going to use the side of the beauty blender so I don't mix up the two colors. Number 20 looks more like what my foundation shade looks like, but like I said, I feel like since we're talking tinted moisturizer and there's no coverage whatsoever, the darker shade will give me a little bit more coverage. So this is what it looks like. Let me know which shade you like better in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go ahead and add some concealer to just complete my face makeup. I always use concealer even with tinted moisturizers just because I feel like concealer just really does the trick, you know? I'm gonna just do my regular concealer routine. If you have no blemishes and you just wanted to like wear a light wash of makeup, you would really love this product. It feels amazing on my skin. Like, it's really lightweight, it's not greasy, it's not oily. A lot of tinted moisturizers are very like greasy. Like, I don't know why, like it's like literally lotion on your face, like very hydrated, you know, and greasy. And this one is not. It's like very natural in terms of the finish. It's not greasy at all, which is great. I feel like it's gonna last a decent amount of time just because it's not really like dewy. So formula wise, I do like the formula. Okay, so I just added some concealer so you guys can see what that looks like with concealer. I'm gonna add my powder. Alright, I'm gonna add the Fenty powder over it. This is the shade Cashew. I'm gonna just put some here. While I was at Sephora today, I saw so many things that I wanted to try, but I'm gonna wait till the Sephora sale happens, which is in like 2 weeks, I think, because it makes no sense to buy things right now full price. Although sometimes, like during the sale, things get sold out so quickly. It's like annoying. You know, the things that I really want, they'll be sold out. So I'm gonna literally run to the store and try to pick up everything that I need on the first day, because I don't want to be caught. I don't want to be caught in that situation where I'm like sad that I missed out on a product, you know. So this is what it looks like with powder. Now, if you wanted to make this a little bit more full coverage or just add some more coverage to it, you could use the Fenty powder over it, or just any like foundation powder, and it would give you a lot more coverage, which just, you know, I would love that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply bronzer. I'm gonna start with the Cocoa Naughty shade and just do my nose contour with it, and just go on the side of my nose with this. I usually just use a little bronzer brush and just contour the side of my nose. This brush is from ColourPop. It's number E2. It's not my favorite for this step, but it's one of the ones that I do use. So bring that up here. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use Thick Mint, which is my new favorite from Fenty for contouring my face. I really like it. My favorite thing about this product so far is that it's not glowy. Like, finding a tinted moisturizer that's not glowy is literally a task. I think it's really hard to find a tinted moisturizer that's not dewy. A lot of times they just happen to be dewy, moisturizing, things that my skin does not need or does not want. Like, my skin is like, sis, my skin here is dewy, and it just translates that to oily, and it just becomes an oily wreck, an oily mess. So I don't mess with dewy things, okay? My skin naturally is dewy, so yeah, I have a natural dew. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush. I think I'm gonna use this one today. This is from Patrick Ta, and just add a little bit of that to the side of my face. And then I'm gonna go over it with the sponge to just blend it. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to my cheeks. I haven't done this in so long, but I figure I would just add a little bit today. And also my nose. My nose I always do. I always do my nose because it just helps my my nose pop more. I'm gonna just go over that with my sponge, blend it in. Today I'm using a Dior highlight. This is in the shade number 4. And I haven't used this in ages. I just saw it and I was like, I haven't used this in a while, so I'm gonna use it today. It's like silvery champagne. It's like a champagne color, but I think it's called bronze. I don't know why, but it is, I think. I'm gonna add some mascara. So I'm gonna take my Mented lip liner and just line my lips. I really love how this is not dewy. Like, I'm really into that part. Like, that part I'm really into. And I'm gonna take Sweet Mouth from Fenty. It's just one of their glosses. So I finished off my makeup and I wanted to show you guys the final look. I think it looks pretty good with everything on. I think it looks really good. Like, it's super light. I feel like I have literally nothing on my face besides like lip gloss. But it gives a good amount of coverage, I think, especially for someone like me who really just loves full coverage. It's not common, it's not often that I find a tinted moisturizer that I feel like I would wear, and I feel like I would actually wear this just because it's a decent amount of coverage. Once I build it, I think this side looks really good. I'm not mad at this side, but I just really like this side better. I think it just gives me a little bit more coverage and I like that better. So if you're looking for more coverage, and you're around my skin tone, I would say try 21. If you're looking for something that's going to give you no coverage, if you don't really have any like dark marks or any like problem spots in terms of like color pigmentation, I think 20 would be fine if you're a 420 Fenty foundation shade. That is it for my review. I am so happy to have this in my collection, especially for spring. It's like perfect to run out the door and just have a nice light coverage and not feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you're gonna pick it up, let me know in the comment section down below. If you already got it, let me know what shade you got. If you already tried it, let me know what you think. So yeah, comment below and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.